This message is brought to you by the Madison County Health Department. When it comes to breast cancer screening and treatment, one size does not fit all. Some risk factors put women at higher risk for getting breast cancer. Having a risk factor does not mean you will get the disease, and not all risk factors have the same effect. Talk to your doctor about ways you can lower your risk for breast cancer and schedule your mammogram today. If you have questions, call the Madison County Health Department in Richmond at 623-7312.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net. Digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to Madison County Live. Colleen, I want you to say something so everybody can enjoy the new inflection in that great new microphone I bought you.
Welcome to Madison County Live.
Wow, you do
How
sound great.
Loving the new mic kit. It only took us 2 years. That's okay.
Hey.
We're there.
It's 2020. You got to roll with it.
That's right. A lot less than 2 years. I'm loving it. Thank you very much, Randy Rosenbaum. Folks, we've got a great show coming up for you tonight. Randy, are you ready to tell us about it?
Let's run down the list. We got some great sports updates that's happened. We have some interesting things happen because of inclement weather, of course. We have Madison Central's cross-country team, though, that really kicked it into high gear for some competitions. We'll talk about that. We have some special music from Gabe Holman, which I like to call the other G, which is referencing Kenny G. So we have our own musical G in Madison County. So hope you enjoyed that.
G for genius. He is a musical genius. Can't wait to hear Gabe.
And we have balloon glow information. With along some other pumpkin carving stuff at the Y, and great sponsors that go along with that, like MetroNet is a fantastic sponsor for that. And
they sure do a lot in the community this week.
Yes, they do. Karen Atkins with Kentucky River Foothills is on to talk about Liberty Place's virtual Lunch with Friends and auction happening November the 6th through the 14th, I believe. That's going to be a great event, so she's going to tell us all about that. And we also have the Cain Pole Fishing Report, Colleen, and we got great pictures of a pedway here in town, which I guess we're going to get 2 pedways pretty soon. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. And I do have some information about frishes. I didn't want to tell you, but it's probably not a secret anymore, but we want to make sure that stay tuned for that.
It's good news, folks.
It's all good news. It's all good news. So coming up next. So Colleen, I'm going to let you use your fantastic sounding microphone. Do you want to throw us to the new open? Listen to this, folks. Listen.
With a microphone? I feel like that could be dangerous. All right, here we go.
You're watching Madison County Live.
All right, folks, welcome to Madison County Live. Randy, it's Saturday night. We made it through the week, a big week, the Madison County homecoming week.
Okay, hold on, wait a minute. I think I got to have a happy weekend. Yay, we made it.
Happy weekend. We made it. Hello, Madison County. We're so happy to be with you here tonight. Randy and I had a few laughs off camera. What you all know, if you watch the show, we have a lot of pre-production. You'd be surprised that actually goes into this. And Randy always tries to sneak things in. He thinks that I am not paying attention, or I am not going to preemptively know that he is going to do such. So yes, he tried to sneak a few things in tonight, but I was already on it.
You're always ready, are you?
We try our best. That's all I can say. We try our best. Randy, I see that you are all bundled up this evening.
Yes,
Happy
because
fall.
It's cold. It went from 82
That's right.
to, what is it, 50?
Yes,
Might as
we
well be.
dropped. We dropped several degrees in the past 24 hours. But you know what? Fall is here, so we're going to put on all of our snuggly clothes and
it was it was so nice. Last night we did our pregame tailgate show from Bryan Station High School, and it was so nice last night and comfortable. And then I get up and my feet are freezing this morning as I go in and make my cup of coffee, and I look outside and I thought, oh gosh, it's this Colleen's
30-degree drop. It was all my fault. I said, look,
you did. You told us about it.
Time. I said it was coming. I've given Randy about 2 months to prepare for this day.
I know. I just hate to see it coming, Colleen. I don't know. So how was your week?
It was a great week, thanks. I tried to get as much, like so many people out there, between work, trying to get so much done during the nice weather or the warmer weather. So yes, I'm feeling a little bit today, but we got some leaves taken care of and some outside work done, and it's still in the 50s, so we can't complain.
Well, I know a lot of the community is talking. You put up a great picture of Stuart this week, and I know the community is really talking about it. So can you tell us the story of him pointing at a barn?
Well, we took advantage of one of the beautiful evenings and just gorgeous. We had some really pretty sunsets, just a beautiful evening out there. And yes, I just posted a picture of Stuart. There are rare photos of
I know.
Stuart,
like him out in the wild. I mean, it's very rare.
Yes, well, we were not really out in the wild, but we were walking a beautiful piece of property, and he was pointing to something and showing me something. Randy thought that he was referring to the barn. He was not. I was supposed to be able to identify flagging that I'm telling you was probably 6 miles away. I don't have super surveyor vision the way that this man has. And so he was pointing and he just kept saying it's right there. And
did you see
Randy, I was having a hard time. But that was also, I would like to say, that was the same day that I sat on my glasses right before we started the morning show, which So you know what? My vision was not at its best, but it sure was a beautiful evening. I hope you all got to go out and enjoy some of those gorgeous sunsets this week.
I just thought that he had said, look, Colleen, I bought you a barn.
It's a beautiful barn. It was a beautiful barn and a beautiful evening. So.
Excellent. I know I talked about the pregame show last night. Friday night at Bryan Station. They had to call the game because of lightning eventually, and Bryan Station football is pretty good. Central did go down 21-0 last night, so don't know how the second half would have turned out, but they did call it at halftime. And I know some people were hoping for a little rain, but no lightning, because that could have turned that game around a little bit, because that brings in factors that kind of evens the playing field with some good teams. So I know they were hoping for a little rain last night, but that didn't happen. They ended up calling it. And I know Berea, they called their game in Frankfort. They're going to play next week, I think, because of lightning. So
It got a little spooky out there. I know that you were out there covering it. It
was a little spooky. Well, we started losing daylight, so I had to turn my phone light on to actually show Nathan and the guests, such as Brandon Fritz, because it gets dark earlier, and I blame that on you too.
Well, that's right. feel free to send all of your complaints to the inbox at Madison County Live. And
if you don't like the weather, send Colleen Spencer a message.
That's right. Be happy to take care of that for you. That among many other things.
I did want to mention too, Colleen, which is really cool, the cross country team. Okay, at Central. Yes, they're really good. They swept. Okay, the
sorry.
They what?
Sorry, I just I shifted, bumped everything on my desk. Please proceed.
Okay, can I go back to reading my pre-prepared script?
Mm-hmm.
Are you done? No, it's
all you.
No, they swept the 3A Region 7 individual titles, okay? So the girls, Sierra O'Shea placed first place, third straight region title, okay?
Wow, congratulations.
And the boys, Brady Masters first place, first region title after finishing second each of the past 2 years. So congratulations to them on that accomplishment. And then I told you about Berea. Southern plays Boyle County next week, I think, at Boyle County. So you might want to. That's going to be a tough game, but I think Southern can pull it off. And of course, we'll be at Central for the pregame show. And I can't remember who Central plays next week right off. I can't remember. I think there's only 3 or 4 games left for each of these teams. So, and then so it passes pretty quick. So make sure you watch the pregame show and keep up with everything at Register Sports on Twitter and their Facebook page. I know they have a huge following on Twitter. So.
And we've enjoyed following you there, Randy. Y'all are doing a fantastic job.
Oh, well, I try. I mean, I show up, Hey, last night, I showed up right on time.
Yes, I bet you did. Coming in hot.
About 5 minutes before we were supposed to go on the air. It was crazy. I know you have some stuff with Liberty Place that you wanted to talk about with our special guest, and they're doing something very special and individual virtually, and involves lunch.
I sure do. That's right. Randy and I got a beautiful opportunity to sit down with, virtually, of course, with Karen Atkins, who is the Public Information Officer with Kentucky River Foothills. She's going to give us all the information about a very special event coming up in just a couple of weeks. We want you to hear about that right now. Welcome back, friends. We are delighted to have Karen Atkins, who is the Public Information Officer for Kentucky River Foothills, joining us this evening. Karen, thanks so much for being here with us tonight.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I hope you all are well and safe right now. I'm glad to be here to talk about a cool event that we have coming up.
Excellent. And that event, Karen, is taking place in November, and it involves Liberty Place. So explain to us exactly what this event is and how it all plays out.
Okay, so many people know Liberty Place in the community. We have been open since 2008. Liberty Place is operated by Kentucky River Foothills, which is the community action agency that serves Madison County as well as a few others. Okay. And so, years ago, we identified that there was a great need to deal with the addiction issue that we had in Madison County. And so a lot of good work went into developing that program. Liberty Place is a Recovery Kentucky program. There are several across the state, some for men, some for women. So we are one of the first. And so we don't do many public events, but we do a big one in the fall. It's our holiday luncheon. It's our signature event. We have, I think last year we broke the record, and we had over 230 guests.
Wow.
So adding chairs, figuring out where we could fit all. It was a great problem to have.
Yes.
Problem. So, early on in March, we kind of came together and decided that, at that time we could not meet in person. Didn't want to, not knowing what was going to happen in November, and glad we made that decision, right? Because, large gatherings
absolutely
not going to happen. So we decided to carry on, but with a twist. So we looked into some things, and we're going to do it online. So we have an online auction set up.
Nice.
And that will run November 6th through the 14th. We will have a live event on our Facebook and our YouTube channel on the 14th at 1. Putting all of that together, it's just an amazing program. You're going to hear from residents, community supporters. We have a woman named Judy, who is an alum, who's going to tell her story about how that program has significantly impacted her life.
Right.
And a little bit about Liberty Place, in case someone doesn't know. Women come to us. They're often homeless or marginally housed, often coming from court or jail.
Right.
And so they stay with us for 6 to 12 to 18, however long it takes to go through the program.
Sure.
It's custom. So there are 4 phases in the program, and the women live with us. It's long-term recovery. It's peer-to-peer, so it's not, we don't like the word treatment, so it's peer-to-peer. The classes are taught by peers, and it is based on the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous. We incorporate recovery dynamics, errors in thinking. So it's a really, it's a much-needed program, and that addiction is hard enough to treat in the best of times.
True.
So it's what we're dealing with right now has made it a little bit more difficult. The clients are excited. They're participating in unique ways. If we had our in-person event, they would have been your hostesses at the door. They would have taken you to your table. They would have served you food and helped you check out. So this year they're helping, and they have made some palette art that you can buy. And one of my favorite pieces is this. I don't know what to call the fall guy, but the one side is like a fall, like you can put it on your porch and it's decorated for fall, and the other side is like a snowman, so you can just kind of flip that out.
So you just flip it.
You just flip it around.
Excellent.
Yes.
Cool.
And so they're working at the house right now. We've gotten a dollhouse, and I mean, this is a really big dollhouse.
Right.
And so they're spending some time refurbishing it, right? Like painting it on the inside and the outside. So that would be like a little girl's dream.
Wow.
Christmas, right?
That's nice.
And so that's what we want people to think of when they look at these items. Okay, what could you use for yourself, but what could you buy as a gift for someone, and have that money go to a great cause.
True.
So we have so many things, and all of those things will be viewable November 6th. I do want to highlight a few because I think we've had the best things that we've ever had.
Oh, absolutely.
And let me do a disclaimer. We have trips, and people might think, trips?
Yeah.
Well, where are you going to? Well, the great thing about these trips is that we've partnered with another nonprofit named AmFund, and so the trips are good for 3 years after the date of the auction.
Oh, that's cool. Nice.
So, I mean, you're 3 years out, deluxe accommodations and round-trip airfare from any international airport. So, you might have to get to Atlanta, Cincinnati, wherever you're going to fly out of. But, and the great thing is that we're not the travel agent. We connect you to the right person, and then they make the travel arrangement.
Nice.
I don't want to forget a trip, so I have these listed, because listen to this. We're going to Sedona, Key West. We have an Alaska cruise, Greece, Italy, Ireland, and Iceland.
Ooh,
and if
nice.
You travel, when you see the starting bids, you'll think that's a pretty good deal.
That's a pretty good deal, yeah.
And so, and if you take a trip, we have, right now 80 items-ish in the system. From anything from like a homemade quilt, like seriously, so we put this together. A lot of jewelry and art and pottery pieces from local artists, a lot from Berea. So those are beautiful pieces. Things from men like golf packages and gift baskets, and then just just photography sessions, and a few experiences. Experiences are a little hard right now because. But there is a good variety of items, and so it just supports the women that are living in the house.
Sure.
And it's well, what does it support? Okay. Well, when they come to us, they have literally pretty much the clothes that are on their back. They don't have much, and they don't have family. That they do have family. What I'm trying to say is they don't have a lot of family that can send them money to the program.
Sure.
So we have a clothing closet in the house. It pays for all of their AA materials. It pays for all of their personal care items. When we are at capacity, and capacity is 108, that is a lot of shampoo, conditioner, toothbrush, toothpaste, all of that stuff. That adds up quick. And then also, we have increased cost with buying PPE and stuff that we're doing. So we've had a significant loss of income because of COVID-19. So we're trying to kind of bridge that gap and try to get back up to where we should be.
Right. So, Karen, the auction goes on, is it the 6th through the 14th?
It is. So it starts at 6. Now, I don't have a starting time. It's when this is all new to us, so I will put on like, hey, it's open at 10. I'm scared to say when it's going to open. So it'll open fairly early in the morning, but then it will run through the 14th at 10 p.m. We will close it at 10, and then we will leave the donation button open until Sunday at midnight. So if you wanted to support the program and you didn't get your item or items, then you can still make a donation. And you can do all three. You can buy a item, several items, and also make a donation.
Yeah, and the great thing is, Colleen, is that it's all available on the website and all available on Facebook. You can get that information. Everything's already set up. It's really cool.
And the site is live now. You can go there and see videos of, there's Tiffany who's given her story. She's an alum. We have a tour if no one's ever been into Liberty Place. We have a young lady who kind of went room to room and get a glimpse of what goes on. And then all of a sudden when you go on to 6, all the items will be there. And if there's anything particular that you want, it's so cool. You can click the button and hit watch now. And if you put a bid on something and somebody comes up and bids behind you, you'll get an automatic notification that you might want to go back in and up your bid.
Sweet. All right.
And like you say, that donation is live. So I know that typically there's a ticket price for the tea. So maybe, I don't know, a 15, 20, whatever that comfortable level of donation for a ticket price. You have an opportunity to do that as well, right, Karen?
Absolutely, and that's what we're asking. So one of the 5 ways that we would have made money in person is selling tickets. And a ticket would have cost $30. So we're just asking that if you watch the event online, that you make a $15 donation.
That's really cool. So I can't wait to see what trip Colleen's going to try to buy me, Karen.
That's right.
I have to talk to my husband about what trip he'll allow me to bid on.
Yes. Well, Karen, thank you so much I know a lot of folks have been working very hard on this, like you say, since March, making sure that this event still happens. Yes, as you say, in a different way, but equally, if not more special this year. So we appreciate your hard work and everyone, the entire team involved with the Liberty Place Holiday Lunch with Friends.
Thank you for saying that. And you nailed it on the head. Before we would have had to have stopped selling tickets and said no. But in this capacity, we have a space big enough for everyone.
Absolutely. So that's Holiday Lunch with Friends, virtually, November 6th through the 14th. And it's a live Facebook event, November the 14th at 1 p.m. Make sure you visit the website and the Facebook page for all this great additional information.
Karen, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks, Karen.
All right, folks, we'll be right back.
It's flu season. The Madison County Health Department reminds you to get your flu shot. Those at risk for serious complications are children less than 6 months old, pregnant women, persons over age 65, persons with underlying conditions. While flu shots do not prevent COVID-19, they do reduce the number of people who get flu and need hospitalization. Don't wait. See your doctor or pharmacist for a flu shot today.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Now back to the show.
So, folks, you want to make sure, log on, pay attention, November the 6th through the 14th. Auction, Facebook Live. There's lots of good stuff on there, just like Karen said, to bid on. So, Colleen, I expect a really nice trip from you. Okay?
It is certainly a worthwhile cause. Thank you so much to Karen. And yes, fantastic event coming up. Speaking of fantastic event coming up, Halloween is right around the corner. If you can believe that, Randy, we are entering Halloween week. And we have some events to tell you about.
What are they? Hey, I've got some. Watch this. Magic. Oh.
There we go. Folks, this is care of the Madison County Public Library. They are having Halloween fun for the whole family, happening all week long. We've got a virtual pumpkin carving contest that's happening tomorrow. Nice. Book talk with Berea. Oh my gosh, Randy, you do not want to miss that. So
Berea, who's that?
Well, you're going to have to find out. Tune in on Monday. Tinker Tuesday, just a whole list of events. Family friendly, that you can celebrate the Halloween season safely. For more information, you can always visit the Facebook page for the Madison County Library, as well as madisonlibrary.org.
Nice.
All kinds of fun happening there. And then, here we go. Halloween. Are you ready, Randy?
I'm ready. Do it.
Okay. We have the 19th annual Halloween at the Park, presented by Berea Parks and Recreation.
That's cool.
Again, a whole lot of fun. This is happening Halloween night from 7 until 9 p.m. Randy, this is going to be a drive-through trick-or-treat event. It's going to take place in the Berea Community School parking lot. Everyone will be following COVID-19 guidelines, including wearing masks and gloves, but a whole lot of Halloween fun there. So an excellent drive-through event that's happening in Berea. And another one, and I know that you have been looking forward to this, the Balloon Glow.
Yes, the Balloon Glow. Yes. That's really cool.
Balloon Glow, 2020 Balloon Glow, which is presented by the Berea Chamber of Commerce, Parks and Recreation, Berea Tourism, and the City of taking place Saturday as well from 7 until 9 p.m. Randy, be ready to be amazed. They have over 10 hot air balloons that will be set up, glowing. There will be music, a little bit of trick-or-treating that you'll be able to participate from here safely. And the route, and if you just tune into 106.7 The Pinnacle, they will give you the route information and tell you about all the different.
Hey, will they throw me candy from the balloons?
I don't know how they are planning on dispensing the candy. I know they do it safely no matter what they're doing. So a whole lot of fun happening there. And Randy, you and I talked about this earlier this week, and we are ready. If you haven't had a chance to decorate a pumpkin, we've got a great opportunity for you to do so. Thursday, this Thursday night, from 5 until 7:30 p.m., our folks at the Richmond YMCA are having a pumpkin decorating contest. So bring your own carved pumpkin for a Light the Night at the Telford YMCA.
That's right.
And there are a lot of people that have been working hard to put this event together for you. So this is sponsored or brought to you by the Richmond Chamber of Commerce, the YMCA, Colonel Delivery, and our friends at MetroNet. So this is going to be a fantastic event for the entire family.
Absolutely.
All kinds of fun happening this week.
You know, speaking of MetroNet, Colleen, they are a great community member. And they are coming in, and they look for things to sponsor because they want involved in the community because, you know, all things are local.
That's right. They want to give back and come in and really be
They sure
part
do.
of the
They sure do.
So,
And they are the leading provider, Colleen, of a 100% fiber optic internet, TV, and phone services. And I think you're going to talk about a deal that they also have through October the 28th.
That's right. Friends, if you sign up for internet services now through October 28th, you'll have the opportunity to receive 1 month free.
Wow.
Randy, that is a chance to get blazing fast internet speed up to 1G, allow your entire family to work. And I know, just like you and I are doing, we're doing so much virtual work right now, from streaming, gaming, working, you know, everyone is connected right now. So you'll be able to do that all at the same time with virtually no buffering whatsoever. So signing up, Randy, is super simple. Just log on to MetroNet Inc. With the 1 month free, or call 859-433-0204. And Randy, if you do not have service available at your home yet, there's no problem. You can pre-order and still claim this offer. So
absolutely.
Just simply offering a better connection, and we are really excited to welcome you to the Madison County community.
That's right. So give them a call. Sign up online. It's MetroNet, and they are very involved in the community, and they can't wait to help you, and especially deliver blazing hot fiber internet speed to your house.
That's right. Don't forget that 1 month free. You've got until 28th.
That's right. And you see those trucks around there, they're everywhere.
That's right. They're working hard for sure.
So thanks, MetroNet, for being a great community sponsor of local events in Madison County for sure. Colleen, I did want to show a special picture of the domestic violence awareness pedway at EKU that they dressed at all in purple, and that shows up really, really well.
Just beautiful. Yes, we've had an opportunity to see that for the past few nights, and it just takes it allows you to take a moment of reflection and to honor those. So yes, thank you to Eastern Kentucky University for doing that.
Speaking of doing something really nice and really fun, I did want to say that I spent some studio session time with Gabe Holman, and wow, is he talented or what?
He is fantastic.
I mean, he reminds me so much of myself.
Well, he does. And listen, you reference Kenny G. I'm a Kenny G fan. Kenny G better watch out. He better be watching this kid, because
I know
Gabe is going places.
He's seen around town. You've seen him around town here and there, and Straight from Texas Barbecue, and he goes some other places. So I said, hey, I called his mom and I said, hey, can Gabe come in over fall break and do some stuff? And she said, absolutely. So this is just one of many segments he's going to do. He played a bunch of different tunes and some just crazy riffs that I said, play what you want to play. So watch it. So watch this.
Hey, Madison County, MetroNet is here. MetroNet is a leading provider of 100% fiber optic network, TV, and phone services, and they've got a deal for you that you won't want to miss. Sign up for the internet services now through October the 28th and receive 1 month free. That's right. Now is your chance to get 1 month free of MetroNet's blazing fast internet speeds of up to 1 gig, allowing your entire household to work, study, stream, and game at the same time, and with virtually no buffering. Signing up is simple. Visit metronetinc.com/1 month free or call 859-433-0204. Oh, and another thing, if your address is not yet serviceable, you can pre-order service and still claim this offer. Sign up today. MetroNet, simply a better connection.
So he's fantastic, and we'll have more segments of Gabe probably all the way through Christmas.
That's right, all the way through the holidays.
Yep,
We're
that's right.
excited. Thanks so much to Gabe for joining us in the studio. Hey, speaking of giving thanks, let's give a shout out to Madison County Food Services this week, working so hard this week, and every week we have an update from Scott Anderson, who's the Food Services Director. This week, Randy, they were able to serve over 80,000 meals. Once again,
80,000 meals.
Holy smokes. And 147,925 dinners. Randy, that is a whole lot of work. So we want to thank everyone that is working incredibly hard.
And how many of those meals, Scott, how many of those meals involved biscuits and red-eye gravy?
Listen, everything that they're preparing looks absolutely delicious.
Yep.
We do want to remind everyone, this is an update for this coming week. If you are a virtual student or virtual student family, you'll have an opportunity to pick up your meals this Friday. That will be at Madison Central and Madison Southern from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. Again, that's virtual only, Friday from 9 to 1 at both high schools. So thanks again to everyone working so hard at Madison County Food Services.
And speaking of hunger, Colleen, I know I did the tease. I miss Frisch's. I do. Am I allowed to mention the Frisch's, or are we going to talk about that on Monday's show?
Well, how about we have a coming soon? Are you ready for it, or do you need now? Do you need to go? I mean,
I don't
get it off your chest now. It's right on the tip of your tongue.
I know. I guess maybe because I love food. Me. We love food. We love honey.
So.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh, welcome to the Big Blue House.
No, it's Madison County Live.
That's right. Go ahead, Randy. Folks, this was, when we were talking about pre-production, this is something that actually was going to air for you on Monday morning, but I knew for a fact that Randy could not sit on this.
We'll talk about it some more.
And I was ready. So go ahead. We'd like to welcome another new restaurant to the Madison County community. Go ahead, Randy.
From what I understand,
yes,
the old Frisch's location is now accepting a new restaurant into their abode of a Mexican flavor.
El Charro Texicano. That is correct.
I like that.
Yes.
So,
they are coming to...
I'm sorry.
Nope, keep going. I will not steal your...
They're coming. They're coming to the Frisch's location, so
that's right.
There will be someone in that facility. So, because I don't think there's a Mexican restaurant on that side of town.
That's right. And we want to welcome them with open arms. This is a tough time, friends, to open any type of restaurant.
So we admire them for that. And they are called what, Colleen? El Charro.
El Charro Texicano. Ooh. That's right. And that, I'm assuming you received that press release from our friend Neil Metcalf from SVN. So that would be my guess.
I heard it in the community, and I thought, because I was just driving by there the other day, and I thought, wow, I wonder if something's going into the old Frisch's restaurant. I didn't know, because the sign's still up.
That's right. So, and it looks like they are planning, they intend to open in December of 2020.
Oh, so that's quick.
That's right. So
I mean,
we'd like to welcome them. We'll have more information
yes,
coming.
I'd heard earlier, I had planned on putting a French restaurant in there and call it Frichet. But
I can't believe
that fell through.
Can't believe that fell through. Well, 2020 it hits once again. Sorry that didn't work out for you, Randy.
Do you remember the interview we did with Hog Therapy and the girls going out to the game show and winning
I sure do.
the car? Okay. Well,
Yes.
they need to give away the car. So the Richmond Register did a great article on that. So follow up wise, make sure you go to richmondregister.com and read the follow up article about the girls giving away the car.
It's time to give it away.
It's time to give it away. So they are taking suggestions and all sorts of stuff. So all the details are there in richmondregister.com, our media partner with the Register. So all that information is there, because that had been 4 months ago, I guess, when they came on our show, right?
That's right. And folks, for any of you that are just now catching up to that story, that is truly a gift from the heart. They went on a game show.
Had no plans.
Had no plans on, as most people do, of winning a car, and decided that they wanted to give that back to the community. So an excellent, just a fantastic feel-good story. So yes, log on to Richmond Register for more information, and they are ready to make that dream come true.
Absolutely. So does that wrap up the show we usually do with the a fishing segment where you go out fishing, Colleen. Are you going to roll that segment? Has that happened yet?
You know what?
It hasn't happened yet.
Unfortunately, the weather has gotten a little bit chillier, but I know our friends at the Cain Pole have everything you need.
But that's a good time, Colleen, to go fishing.
I know.
I
know it is. And I'm looking forward to doing so, and I'm especially looking forward to seeing this Cain Pole Fishing Report. Folks, it has been a big show. I am ready to regroup and start the week with you again. Bright and early Monday morning. That's right. But folks, we want to thank you so much for tuning in tonight and every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Thanks to our friends at the Madison County Health Department. We could not do this without you guys and without them. So thank you so very much. And Randy, that's right. I'm going to get a little rest and then see you Monday morning.
Thanks for watching, everybody. And thanks to all of our sponsors supporting good news, events, and more in Madison County.
There you go. We'll see you soon, friends.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Thanks for watching the show. The weekly Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Fishing Report, brought to you by the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
This is Marcy Anderson with the Fishing Report for Southeast Kentucky. On Laurel River Lake, anglers have been having success fishing for walleye with night crawler rigs being productive. Walleye have been holding at the 30 feet mark, so strategic depth selection is key to catching them right now. On Lake Cumberland, the water temperatures are running in the upper 60s. Fishing has been slow lately, but some anglers have been having some success. Largemouth bass have been up in the shallows in the backs of the creeks following the shad, and anglers have been having success catching them on topwater baits. Smallmouth bass are on the main lake points hitting on deep diving crankbaits. With the cooling water temperatures, crappie fishing should start to heat up in the main tributaries, so try fishing around cover and standing timber using minnows and small jigs. Trout stocking is currently underway across the state. In this area, rainbow trout have recently been stocked in the following lakes: Burt T. Combs, Beulah, Cannon Creek, and Wood Creek. In addition, trout have been stocked in Beaver Creek, Elk Springs, and Clear Creek. These streams are all part of the seasonal catch and release program, so only artificial baits can be used and trout must immediately be released back into these streams. So good luck and good fishing.
Hey Madison County, MetroNet is here. MetroNet is a leading provider of 100% fiber optic network, TV, and phone services, and they've got a deal for you that you won't want to miss. Sign up for the internet services now through October the 28th and receive 1 month free. That's right. Now is your chance to get 1 month free of MetroNet's blazing fast internet speeds of up to 1 gig, allowing your entire household to work, study, stream, and game at the same time, and with virtually no buffering. Signing up is simple. Visit metronetinc.com/1 month free or call 859-433-0204. Oh, and another thing, if your address is not yet serviceable, you can pre-order service and still claim this offer. Sign up today. MetroNet, simply a better connection.
It's flu season. The Madison County Health Department reminds you to get your flu shot. Those at risk for serious complications are children less than 6 months old, pregnant women, persons over age 65, persons with underlying conditions. While flu shots do not prevent COVID-19, they do reduce the number of people who get flu and need hospitalization. Don't wait. See your doctor or pharmacist for a flu shot today.